Alright, welcome back everyone. Let's get loaded in here to Thea the Awakening and take a few minutes to reacquaint where we left off yesterday, and we'll jump right back into it. Since yesterday I have gone in and severely lowered the chance percentage of my personally developed events from occurring. That way we shouldn't see them too often, and hopefully it'll start happening in the correct order so that I can showcase them. If not, then I'll just have to keep playing around with them in my off time. But until then, let's get into this. So starting with our village, we are gathering quite a few things. Am I happy with that? We really don't need more dryad wood at this point. And it's always good to keep collecting food. So let's get more seaweed going on. So as our crafters are concerned, they are doing the research scum craft that we have, and our village, building wise, is maxed out. So we need to upgrade the buildings that we do have. And I'm not too concerned about the final buildings that we could research, being the archery range and the meeting hall. The bonuses from them don't really interest me. As far as resources go, we still need to find moonstone, dragon bone. We need to find silver so that we can open up the chance of seeing if mithril is near us at all. And the annoying one, which has happened a couple times now, we still haven't found any amber, which with my self-imposed rule means we haven't been able to work our way up towards diamond, which we really want for our gambling purposes as far as crafting goes. So hopefully today we will come across that. We have two groups now. We have our Liberation Army, which is mostly going to be focused on going around killing things, but whenever we need some materials desperately, we can also send them to do that job. And we also have our aptly named Weak Gatherers. It is not a full party, so they are very much in danger when it comes to fighting, especially since 3 of them are beasts and demons that cannot equip anything. So the stats that they have is pretty much the stats they're going to have. Alright, let's get into this. We're sending these guys up north to collect ancient wood, if I remember correctly, which was over here. And then our main group was coming back to drop off a few things. Actually, we don't have much to worry about dropping off, so we will just continue doing quests and killing things. Alright, let's get into this. We do need them to continue exploring most of all. And we might head down this direction, see what we can uncover. Unfortunately, we've already explored everything that's in the immediate vicinity of the village, and we have not discovered the materials that we need. On our way, though, we can hit up some events.
The map leads you to the ruins of some old town. There are very few houses still visible, let alone standing, but there is one. It is clearly touched by the darkness. Its wooden beams are decayed, its stone foundations blackened, its windows hollow and dark inside. Yet despite this common enough decay, the doors to the house remain intact and shut.
Alright, let's check for some traps.
You check the door, and there are no traps, but the doorknob has some loose parts that seem sharp and rusty. They could have caused some injury or even disease. You avoid them and open the door. The stale air hits you in the face as you enter. There is a small hallway, unusual for the simple abodes you are used to, and at the end of the hallway, you see the entrance to another room and stairs leading down to the basement.
Ooh, let's go check out the basement.
You enter the stairs to the basement and find a candle lying on the floor. You light it and carefully descend downstairs. The chamber is cold and damp. There are spiderwebs and a thick layer of dust. The air is very dry and difficult to breathe. In the center of the basement, you discover a skeleton hanging from the ceiling, and another 4, including 3 children, lying neatly on the floor below. You have heard stories of the old days when the darkness first came, of people who watched their loved ones perish, and of those who took matters into their own hands, not wanting the evil to claim their lives. You hear the wailing of a woman coming from the top of the stairs.
Ooh, we have a ghost here. We can fight it, or because we have a high enough folklore, we know what to do with a ritual. So we're going to do the ritual.
You know that the souls of the hanged, especially those who have taken their own lives, may become stuck, or even transform into demons. In this case, however, you believe the ghost has attached itself to the house out of guilt and sorrow for what happened. The woman is likely unwilling to leave because this is where her family was before death. You can use a folk ritual passed down by the village wise woman to speak to such spirits and convince them it is time to let go.
Alright, let's try to socialize with a ghost. 6 of them. Should be fine. Oh yeah, nice and weak. We got this. Let's look at our tactical options first. Counter offense should work. And counter tic-tac. And then we can confuse these two at any time with them. So let's just start with Cyanoid since he does enough to kill this one. And then we will go with myself. If I attack left, I will also kill that one. That's convenient. Now, no matter what direction Cyanoid hits, he's going to kill. But if he attacks left, that allows me to kill either one, no matter what direction I attack. However, if he goes to the right, then I will not kill this one. Let's get our confuses now before we forget. So let's assume worst case scenario. Cyanoid kills this one, I try to hit that one and I fail. We're going to support me so that now it's a guaranteed kill no matter what direction I attack. This one is the last one that potentially will remain. So let's send out Demoredread for that kill. And then the rest will clean out the discard pile. Beautiful.
You barter with the spirit, and you see it change before your very eyes with every hopeful word you utter. The creature seems lighter, less angry, until finally it looks almost alive again. You cannot cure it of its affliction, neither can it cross to the underworld as the cosmic tree remains in ruins, but you feel you have lifted an awful curse from the ghost's soul.
You alright? Any updates on custom quests? I lowered the chance of them appearing to 4 and 5% for the merchant and trainer, and I put the bounty quests at 15%. We'll see if they pop up or not. But I worked today, so I didn't really have a chance to dive into them significantly.
The ghost speaks.
Ooh, we got a free ghost.
Thank you, stranger, and sorry I tried to kill you. Well, now that I am all good again, I will join you. You feel like this wasn't a question. The ghost also shows you an old family vault.
How is this ghost? This ghost is pretty damn tough. Pretty much on par with a warrior as far as strength and speech skill goes. On par with a craftsman as far as stealth goes. And then kind of a hodgepodge of additional skills. I think ghosts can fully equip all gear though. We'll take a look in just a sec. Ancient wood is a very good reward from that. Let's see, ghosts. Yep, ghosts can have full attire. Very convenient. She has a pretty good two-handed sword too. Probably gonna switch that out for something else, but that's a very nice start for now. We don't really need the extra body in this group, but I don't feel like going back to the village just to drop her off. And it looks like she can at least hold her own in a fight. dealing 27 damage and absorbing 27 damage. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Looks like this is where we left off with our exploration, so let's keep heading that direction. And then the gatherers need to keep going north. A bear fight. Hello, Mr. Bear. We are going to poke you with Leviathan and Dankai. Let's go ahead and do a counter offense. Then we will send out Cyanoid. Let's go ahead and counter tactics so that we don't have any first actions to annoy us. Get our confuses out just to be safe, and we're good. Ooh, and we gained a level. Let's take a look. So with our weak gatherers, really anything that's useful in a fight is going to be great. So all of this health is beautiful, especially on the crazed bee. That bee needs a lot of help. 2 strength on Yenko, more damage from him, more carry capacity overall. Our wolf is a very smart wolf, very tactical, got some medic skill. It's kind of funny. Not bad. And then our main group looks like a lot of strength. Yep, not bad. And finally, our village. Ooh, perfect. Panda gained more medic skill. Always love seeing those. Cool beans. Alright, let's keep exploring. During your travels, you come across a goblin lying near dead in some trap. Mokosh favors life. We shall rescue the goblin. That's option 1. Option 2 is to kill it and rob it. Option 3 is to leave it. Option 4 is to try and help it out of the trap, but since we follow Mokosh, we get an easier version of it. Should probably go with that option. This is obviously a quest from the DLC. Let's take a look at what happens. Auto resolve. You set the goblin free.
Oh, I thank you, people. I thank you. May the spirits walk your path in good graces.
And we gain some health on our ghost and Leshek. Not bad. It was Mokosh's will, friend. Farewell to you. Can't really complain. It was an easy auto-resolve fight and we gained max health. I'll take that anytime. Forewarning, my voice acting sucks. Skeletons. This is going to be our first challenge with the weak gatherers. Let's see if they can hold their own. Alright, we do need to worry about piercing attacks. So we don't have much shielding, which means Radagast is going to start us out. No piercing, thankfully. I kind of like the poke, so we're going to counter with him. Would that poke be useful right now? Not quite. I think it'd be better to poke with one of these guys. So he's going to do 12 damage to its 31. That leaves it with 19 life. So the crazed bee will not get a kill, but Hannah will kind of overkill it on her turn. And there's the final skeleton, which the bee actually will get a kill, because the bee will do 11 damage and it has 11 life. So that is perfect right there. But we can just go ahead and kill it anyways and start clearing out the discard pile. We'll confuse the first one just in case. Well, they held their own against skeletons. And I don't know if we actually fully geared them out, so I'm just going to keep whatever we get for a few turns and take the time to try to upgrade them. Ooh, we got a Samok. Samoks are annoying. You need to make sure that you kill them in one fell swoop. Otherwise, they will just pretty much fully heal themselves off of you. Very, very annoying. Let's go ahead and give him a poke. And in fact, that's a kill already. That's beautiful. We don't need to worry about piercing attacks, so I am going to start with our best hammer. That's a kill for him, and he'll trample the next one. Let's get the other hammer out, and let's do some confusing. Or, some countering. Ooh, they're all higher than level 2. That sucks. First actions. Thankfully, we have 2 of our own. We need to do 16 damage to kill that one. So I think instead we're going to first action our hammer. Yeah. And then we will send myself out. Oh, more first actions. Okay. First, we're going to counter tactic that last one so that there's no more first actions. It doesn't really matter who we send out, so I'll first action myself. We'll confuse that one and that one. And then Fiona and Demoredread will take up the rear. That's a pretty heavy hammer for the 3 crafting. I think we're going to break it down. Alright, daytime is approaching right on time for us to begin exploring.
A long shadow covers the sun for a moment. When you try to take a closer look, it is already gone, but you could swear it was a very large person walking away. You are about to turn away when you notice that the strange apparition left behind a thread of black smoke.
Oh boy, let's outrun it. We will not auto-resolve this. 4 skull fight definitely demands our own attention. Let us see. We could start doing some counters, but I think we should, since we have the first action, get our best warrior out, and that happens to be Cyanoid. Now, it's in our interest to counter, because we can counter the 3 remaining offensive cards. So counter offense, counter offense. You have a decent support ally. You have an even better support ally. This should work. Nope, I was wrong. It was level 8. Damn it. Oh well. Cyanoid cannot get the kill, so let's just guarantee that that does happen. At least he'll kill that one. Then we have 21 damage coming at us, so if they team up, they're going to kill Cyanoid. But they will not kill Fiona. So we'll send her out, and then she can at least kill this one if she attacks to the left. Well, that confuse kind of sucks, but she will still... we have to hope that they split their damage in some way, either 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. Otherwise, Fiona dies, and then she won't kill anything. Let's counter tactic one of them. Let's let the last one come out. Alright, so we need to do 10 damage to kill that one. 6 and 5, sure. Let's get them doing that. And then 11 to kill that one. And 11 to kill that one. I should have supported one of those. Actually, I could do a first action. It won't be too useful. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, they just barely split their damage. But that means we win. And we don't even lose anything. Alright, same story. We will start with our highest damage warrior, which is Realism. And then we will counter offense the last card of theirs. Oops, that's a tactic. There we go, counter offense. 19 to its 21. Let's go ahead and support him. That's a kill. Send out Leshek. Support him, so he'll kill whatever one he hits, and then the rest will clean up the final card.
You outrun the strange smoke, and you still feel a chill running down your spines as you move farther away from the danger.
Hopefully we get strength, especially on a medic.
One of you has never
We
run
did,
this
but
hard
not
in
the
their
medic.
lives, so they feel strengthened by this terrifying experience.
So one of our warriors is even stronger now. It took us almost 10 days. It will take us 10 days of food to get just up to the ancient wood. So we're barely going to have enough food when we're done collecting to make it home. So you can't link audio files with the text and events to provide the narration using the event editor? No, because the event editor, it doesn't allow you to import anything. It basically, you can create the building blocks of events that they use, but all you can do is type inside of them, either numbers or text values. You can't like load a file into it.
You see the skies darken and the air getting heavy. The wind picks up and thunder strikes. Strangely, this seems to happen only around you, as you see clear skies up ahead.
Okay, this is another Vili. Oh wait, this is our wheat gatherers, isn't it? Yes, it is. We are gonna run. They're not ready for a 4-skull fight. Let's go here and make camp. Our focus is the ancient wood. And then we will also get leather while we're here. Perfect. Alright, our wheat gatherers are being tested again by some goblin boar rider party. Should be able to hold their own though. We do need to worry about piercing damage. Our counter offense is not going to work. And that's kind of all we have right now. Looks like Zoska is going to go out with her 6 shield. Hopefully that's enough. Did not attack with piercing, so that's good for us. She does 17 damage to its 25. So we need to be able to do another 8 damage somehow, which we can via this poke. Perfect. Then we will send out Ledurg. We'll poke that one. Ledurg will now be able to kill it. Send out the wolf. Poke that one. The wolf will kill it. So let's shield the bee. And we should be good. I will say though, Ebentide, that I was reading up on the new event editor that they are working on for Thea 2. And it sounds very exciting. It's going to be similar to what is currently there, but they're also incorporating scripting language and making it open to us, the player, so that as long as we have a basic understanding of how to write code in a scripting language, we can take the event editor even further, which means someone like me who's studying game design and coding and programming games, as long as I have access to that scripting language, I can then upload my own audio files and tell it how to do that. So that gives me lots of exciting ideas for the future. This is still our weak gatherer, so we'll keep anything we get until we can check their gear. She has the blessing of strength, so her carry capacity is actually 150. So putting anything else on her is a bad idea. I do like the idea of putting this hammer on somebody, and I think it's gonna be the Durg. Especially with that freaking strength value, which granted 5 of it's from the blessing. But 15 is exciting as well. So we'll throw that hammer on him. Then who else needs something? This should be an upgrade for him. We would lose shielding though. I don't really like that idea. And then we have this armor. Let's go ahead and throw it on the Durg. And just kind of step down the line, giving people upgrades if possible. Nice. Okay. They're good to go for now. And we can finally get to exploring new lands.
A figure clad in a ragged dark green cloak slowly approaches your party.
Oh,
As
do
he
we have
gets
the
closer,
magic skill?
It is clear he is barefooted and carries nothing more than the clothes on his back. Seeing your party, the figure takes off the hood to reveal a gaunt, tired face of an elf, with his black and sad eyes looking straight through the souls of your men. Despite the evident sickliness, there remains
Oh yeah,
an
we
air
geared
of
our
grace,
people out for
a
it.
whisper
Nice.
of bygone beauty in the forgotten ancient creature.
Fuck
He
yeah.
stretches his arms before you in a gesture of peace, but does not speak.
Let's get a free elf.
The dark curse upon this creature runs deep within, as if the very fiber of his existence was now tainted. You cannot hope to cleanse it, but you may try to lessen its effects. Beware, the task will be arduous.
Let's do it. Let's go ahead and poke it. That's going to be a kill easily. We'll get Fiona out. She'll kill that one easily. We have some counter tactics that should work, or at least one of them did. Cyanoid will kill that one, and that just leaves this one here, which we will then kill in round 2. So we're already done. Perfect. Free elf. Love the elves.
You take out the fresh carcass of a chicken. You spread
Chicken
the
dance.
blood on the face of the elf, who stares at you blankly. You perform a dance on your left foot, and you call out to your gods for power. You weave the winds of magic and create a protective shield that now runs through the stranger's heart, lifting some of the darkness. He looks shocked and speaks. I confess I did not foresee such power among the young ones. I was a fool to discard you as mere insects. For my arrogance, I shall happily be your servant, until such time as my debt be repaid, or until the darkness is kept at bay.
You have a name for my elf? What is the name?
Thank you, human. Once more you prove me ignorant. Here, take this gift as my friend and let us continue our journey. I have used the little power I have within to bless this party. I hope it will bring us fortune.
The elf has very good strength, amazing life, is great at speech challenges, has some base magic to help us do even better at these challenges. Very good stealth, that's impressive. And the rest, kind of whatever. Rondir, it's Elvish for wanderer. Okay, that works for me. Oops, not T. Rondir. And Rondir needs gear, so we happen to have a very weak spear to throw on him. That's kind of redundant, though. You know what? Let's throw that spear on the ghost. It's going to weaken her a bit. But it's pointless to put a spear on an elf, because they naturally have piercing damage. So let's maximize the damage that Rondir will do with her attacks. And she came with 2 crossbows, a weak one and a strong one. Guess which one she has equipped? The weak one. We'll switch that out. And we'll go ahead and put the weak one on the ghost to make her a little bit more useful. And the ghost can also have this armor. I definitely want to keep Rondir in this party, so we're going to have to lose some weight, as it were, soon. Did not discover anything useful, though. And they are happily gathering away. Alright, next turn. What are we fighting? We are fighting fat rats and hulking rats. That's an auto-resolve. Alright, daytime. We can really get some exploring done now. Still nothing, though. Ooh, what was that? We have a group of Samaks about to attack our village. That could be concerning. Hello, Peninsula. That's a waste of my time. Thank you. Man, not a whole lot being discovered right now. Come on, Amber. Nope. What do we have here? Skeleton pack. I'll let you come to me eventually.
As you explore the land, a long shadow covers the sun for a moment. When you try to take a closer look, it is already gone, but you could swear it was a very large person walking away. You are about to turn away when you notice that the strange apparition left behind a thread of black smoke.
Wanderer, Rondir. Wanderer, Pilgrim, yeah. That works, man. It works. Alright, let's outrun this thing again. Get some more strength, hopefully. Always, I'm praying for that strength to land on our medic. It's the most useful for us right now. Starting out, let's send out Leshak. And, ooh, I get a second one. Counter offense. Oh, piercing. Fuck you. Let's see. Counter offense. Counter offense. Counter tic tac. And I doubt his is going to work. So we will keep him for his support ally. So this is not going to be a kill. That allows him to do 19 damage. He'll either severely wound this one or kill this one. We are not going to be able to kill this one in one go. So let's send out Igor. Even if this thing decides to hit him, he'll survive, and then he can do his little damage to kind of weaken one of these. And then assuming he attacks to the right, that would then allow our ghost to kill this one. And Eventide can either wound this one or that's it. So then we will send out Dainkai, support her, and then Leviathan, support. It's always going to confuse me because Leviathan is a dude, but the character that he's on is a female. Nice and easy though. We got 4 more to go. It should be real quick. Again, we are going to focus on counters to start with. As am I. Yeah, I figured. But if you can't be comfortable with a little gender bender, I don't know what to tell you. 21 life, and we need to be able to handle 10 damage. Well, nobody does 21, so we'll start with Cyanoid and then Leviathan. Together they'll get that kill, and then we need to do 15 to kill this one. The Ghost does that, and that allows Randir, Realism, and Fred to clean up the discard pile. And then we're just going to make Fred feel like a badass.
You outrun the strange smoke, and you still feel a chill running down your spines as you move farther away from the danger.
Awesome.
One of you moves so fast,
Dexterity.
you feel nimbler thanks to this mad escape.
Still stats though. Oh, snow. Snow is so annoying. It slows us down way too much.
You are ambushed by a shadow giant and his minions. You feel a gust of cold air as they approach, and you know
Awesome.
they are filled with the darkness. The giant whispers, his voice ringing in your ears like an ice pick. Give me your souls.
So we could sacrifice our Ghost, but I don't wanna. Let's kill it and see if we can't get a shade out of this. Oh, if only we had an axe on our Randir. She'd be so much more amazing. Ah, c'est la vie. Alright, if I poke with Randir, she's gonna do 14 damage, which makes this 43, 45. That's not quite a kill. But then I could also poke with Leviathan, which does make it a kill, and allows Leviathan to do his damage to the next card, which is a Shade. None of our counters are going to work, none of our confuses are going to work, but we do have a first action should we so choose. But I think we'll be alright. So, Leviathan here, let's say we poked with the Ghost, which we should name. That would be 9 damage now. 19, this gets doubled to 6, so that's 25, 30, 48, 52. So that would be a kill just off of those two. It's not bad. Let's go with that. Then we really want to get our best fighter out. The problem is our best fighter also has the most poison damage, so I kind of want to maximize that. But at the same time, he's going to do 45 damage. Yeah, let's get Fred out there. He's 1 damage shy of the kill. We have no more spear attacks. Ghosty McGhostface. That's so cliche, and that's only been around for a few years. We can support him though, so now Fred will get that kill. Oh, you bastards! First action. Well, suck on it. We first action him, so he still gets the kill. So he kills that one. Randir kills this one. These two kill that one. That leaves this one. 47. Let's go ahead and have Ebentide weaken it, and then Leshek will kill it and start to trample that one. We'll go ahead and beef him up while we can and get closer with the rest. Beautiful.
You defeat the
No
shadow
wounds
giant
taken.
and
That's
its
how I
minions
like
of
it.
darkness.
And we got some teasing materials. Mithril, Obsidian. That's a decent amount of enchanted bone. I can't really complain about that. And then 2 moonstones. On their own, it's not enough to do anything with for each of them, but if we can get a few more of these, that'll slowly add up to being very useful. We also got a damage brooch. Might be useful. We'll take a look. And no shade, sadly. Damage. Who would benefit? Who has an open slot? Put it on Randir wouldn't be a bad idea. Up that piercing damage. Yeah. Just this once, Kochasek, for you, I will do Ghosty McGhostface. No, it doesn't fit. So what we'll do is instead of Ghosty, Since it's obviously a ghost, we'll do McGhost Fist. You're welcome, Coach Sec. Hope you're happy.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout. The tremors and wild groans eventually stop, but they leave you with a sense of dread.
And a free experience for nothing. We gained a level from that. Nothing. That's beautiful. Let's take a look. For our weak gatherers, Hannah gained a trap. It's her first skill, so not very useful. What else do we get? 2 shieldings, not bad. Gathering on our medic is always helpful so that she has additional use in the party. So I'm happy with that. Our main group, looking at quite a bit of health already. That's good. Even more health. That's better. Yeah. Cyanoid here has level 8 confused. That's going to be useful. Cool. And finally our village. The gathering and the strength. Not bad. Speech. I'm happy. Noob is our main crafter, so him getting crafting is actually a very good thing. He's very close to being able to guarantee no bad quality gear anymore. And we are surrounded by bats. A lot of Samok bats. Concerning. We can't move any further, but we have a point, so we might as well get some coal. That's right. Spread apart. Allow me to pass through unchallenged. I like that. Still no amber. Samoks finally hit our village. They should be able to protect themselves. We left some decent warriors behind. We get to start. You don't have to worry about piercing attacks from Samoks. I believe there were 3 of them and 3 tough bats. So it's probably in our interest to send our strongest attack out first. I was worried about that, but that's okay. We might actually be able to kill it. This is going to be 9 and 12. Yeah, that's a kill. Let's do it. And so it keeps sending out the weak ones. That's fine. We'll start with a counter. Ooh, those are both Samoks. Ouch. So that's a little bit of a wasted attack to kill that thing. That's alright. Let's do Dalibora. Ooh, she gets a kill there. That's good. This one, sadly, is still going to get an attack off. But look at Panda, our medic's freaking life. Panda, you are a meat shield, sir. I am sorry, but that is your job. And you can heal yourself afterwards. And then Bogared. Ideally, these 2 will hit this one right here and get the kill. Perfect. And you only took 5 wounds from all that damage, Panda. Not so bad. Don't need that. The ruby is nice.
The whole land is
My body is ready.
Groans and thudding footsteps are heard
I'm
throughout.
glad you approve.
Many people get bruised and thrown about, but you find some useful minerals.
This event's always annoying. The sandstone does not justify the wounds. Speaking of medics, did I ever equip... I must not have picked it up, or it wasn't ready. But yeah, we made a root and at least 1 pendant, and apparently I never grabbed them. That was my bad. Let's keep exploring before the daylight runs out. Found some clay. Not too useful. Oh, we found the edge of the world. Look at that. And we're being attacked by some bats. This one's an auto-resolve though. They're very weak, and they had a wooden training sword. More enchanted bone. Can't move anymore though. How is the Gatherers doing on supplies? They have 11 turns to go. So they got a while. Shrooms and clay. More Samox. And we are quickly losing our daylight. So we're going to have to hunker down soon and gather something. Preferably food to keep us going. That wouldn't be a bad spot. Get 2 sources of food. We'll see.
You stop to rest and look up at the night sky when you see a swarm
Ooh,
of crows
another
circling
Striga.
nearby. Moments later, a woman
But we
dressed
have
in
magic.
an alluring red dress approaches you, with 2 younger females gliding behind her. You sense danger, you suspect foul play, and yet what is life without a little danger? The women in your party seem unaware of any visitors.
So we're gonna hex this.
You can feel a strong spell upon you, and you know it will take hold soon.
Which, a 2-skull hex is actually gonna be an auto-resolve for us.
You broke the spell.
Oh,
and
that's
suddenly
so beautiful.
You clearly see that a Striga mistress stands before you. Her gaze is still capturing, her body alluring, but her face is a monstrous display of rage and hunger. Her unnaturally wide mouth is filled to the brim with razor-sharp teeth. Her eyes are blood red, and her visage gaunt and pale. She sees this and tries to retreat, although you feel she is very powerful still.
So everyone is temporarily more beautiful, but even better. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 increased magic skill permanently from that event. We are suddenly very good at magic, and I love it. Alright, we're going to kill her anyways. We need more rubies. And since we get our whole party, this fight is very easy. Let's go ahead and poke with the Rondir. And that's a overkill, really. But we can't finish it off with the remainder of our poke. So, instead, crazy amount, right? That is crazy amount of magic. Just getting that event like 3 times, and you're pretty much set with your party to do any hex challenge from then on. Let us send Cynoid out. He has a shield to protect from any possible pierce. And he can waste his attack killing a hulking rat. That's beautiful. That's what we wanted. Totally, right there. I could double poke the rat to get the kill. Is it really worth it though? No, it's not worth it. Not really. So we will go with Real Zen next, and let's do a counter tactic. There's the mistress gone. Who needs a mistress? This one I can kill though, so let's get closer to it. So Rondir kills this one, Cynoid kills the rat, Real Zen kills the rat. She doesn't do anything, this one doesn't do anything, but we'll go ahead and poke it anyway, so that now Leviathan kills the rat. That leaves the mistress left to kill, so we'll have Milligrad weaken her, and I will finish her off. Let's do it! Dead. Again.
Distracted by your words, the Striga weakens her magical hold on your women as well, and so they are able to strike. Together, you defeat the bloodsuckers, and their hearts turn into blood-red rubies.
Fuck yeah. So, don't really need this sword. Ooh, a damage necklace we'll keep. We don't need the intelligence book. And the ruby is always nice. That right there is 1 pendant, which is +2 medic skill. I get the feeling this is going to end up being a peninsula again. Oh, maybe not. Can't continue moving. There's nothing worth gathering yet. Next. Got some undead attacking us. More Strigas. Oh, give me the event. I want more magic. I'm greedy. Let's see. So, same story. Always have to be concerned with piercing attacks. We'll start with Fred. Good old Fred. Wasted attack to kill a freaking deformed bat. Let's send out Leviathan to kill one of those at least. It might be in our interest to first action Demoredread to get rid of that bat before Fred attacks. We'll see. Now we need a shield, so we will send myself out. So many deformed bats. Sure, let's kill one of the bats. And then send out Andre. There's the master. Am I really concerned about poking it? I think I am. And then Demoredread, who will immediately get first action. Ooh, it's our only one. I don't like that. Oh well. And then let's send out Igor. Now let's focus on some counter tic-tacs. Confuse, we're good. A lot of weak deformed bats. Alright, as far as gear goes, that's not a bad one-handed sword. We'll keep that for now. And that's a very good two-handed axe. That is going on our elf right away. Elf. Rondier. Damage upgrade. No shielding, but that's fine. Now, we have these two swords that could potentially be useful, depending on who we want to throw them on. But I think we already have... Oh, Demoredread. This one is lighter and better. Fuck yeah. And then we have this damaged necklace, which would go perfect on Rondier to maximize that piercing damage. Ooh, he now pierces for 20. Beautiful. I think all of our two-handed swords are already magical. Yeah, we're going to keep those. It is now pitch black. We can't see anything. So let's head back to here, and we will spend the night collecting fish and seaweed so we can make some sushi.
Stands in your way, bearing weapons and vile grins on their unshaven faces. They look determined and unafraid. From their confident stance and sideways glances, you suspect they may have friends hiding nearby. One of them steps forwards and speaks. Your goods or your lives. We need some metals and a weapon or two. We're not too greedy. We can do this the easy way, or, well, you know the rest. We're just fine with either.
Well, since all of us happen to be playing female characters, why don't we flirt a little? Oh, what mighty swords you have!
You've got a pretty face and sweet talking tongue on you, so why not try and use it? Laughs one of the men. The other bandits look a bit confused, but you seem to have captured the attention of their leader. You feel the captain is interested, but you do realize at this point that you'd better put your mouth where the money is, so to say.
Well, hello there, Captain. Your sword is certainly the biggest.
You flex your muscles and show off your best features. You smile, wink, and laugh at all the jokes, even when they're not funny. The captain seems to be more and more interested.
Flirt on!
Well, you tried to sweet-talk it with the bandit boss, but he wasn't buying it. His way of things is simple. You either give him the goods, or give him your special goods. No middle ground.
Alright, let's pull him to the side and see if we can't negotiate a little better.
The bandit captain takes you to the side and says in a lowered voice, "Listen, I really do fancy the pants out of you. Let's make that clear. But I ain't a rapist or something. So, you know, we can just sit here and enjoy a drink, and then I'll just play my part back there with my men. Or, you know, if you want to, I really do think you're like the sexiest creature I've ever seen." The imposing bandit leader turns bright red and looks straight into your eyes, waiting for an answer.
There's something about that voice saying the word sexiest that is a little disturbing. But, last time we did the let's pretend we did something and move on with our lives, and we got some reward out of it. But I want to see what happens when we enjoy the nights with him. Let's have some fun!
Swayed by their honest speech, You let go of any doubts and let
It was
yourself be
Rondir.
taken by the passion
Rondir
for
gave up the goods.
The two of you spend the next hour together, and the two parties waiting nearby have no doubts about what is going on. As the time comes to depart, you see the captain looks rather sad to let you go. Alas, this will likely be your last encounter. The captain collects their people and leaves, true to their word. There are clearly some bandits unhappy with the decision, but a sharp glare from their boss quietens any discontent.
And we got 2 speech and 2 will, so Rondir's even better at social challenges now. And it looks like we can attempt to either recruit him. I don't know why you would choose to let any of your people go to join the captain and his bandits, so that's kind of a weird option. So let's see if we can't get the captain to join us. Extra body's an extra body.
You can't bear to
Holy
see
shit,
him go.
it worked.
Driven by a flash of passion, you run after your lover. The bandits look at you surprised, but clearly taken by your sudden plea. There is a long and awkward silence. Then one of the men puts his hands on the captain's shoulder and speaks. You've been a good captain to us and swell company. Some of us owe you our skins, most of us owe you more. But your heart ain't in the game no more, Captain. If you want to go settle with the pretty thing, we ain't gonna stop you. Hell, we'll cheer and come to the nuptials. The captain nods in gratitude, shakes the hands of all the band, and then grabs you in a long and shameless embrace. The captain joins your party and becomes part of your village.
So, in the sense of min-maxing the game, it's in your interest to have some hanky-panky, and you could get an extra body. I think it's still a bandit, which, yeah, it is. So they have lower stats, but it's a bandit captain, so he's a little bit better than the scavengers. And if you look, his strength is on the low end of a human warrior, but he is fantastic at a speech challenge. And then kind of comes with a hodgepodge of additional skills. I'm assuming this is from a weapon. But the 2 gathering, not bad. 4 traps can become useful as we level it up. Wow, might have to do that from now on, totally. Wonder what stat gave you that option. It's not so much the stat. You have to have females in your group to have the option to flirt. And then it's the attractiveness that decides how successful you're going to be, I think. I don't know, I haven't dug into the code to find out, but that's I definitely know the female tag has to be there, and then based off the last option where it said the individual with the most attractiveness skill would run away with the bandits, leads me to believe that the attractiveness skill is what's going to determine some of those things. The health is not very good, but we can work on that. We can work with this. The fact that he has such high speech makes me definitely want to take him back to the village and leave him there to get even more bodies to join us from those events. Looks like he has not too bad gear either. Let's see. Bogdan. Yeah, he had a pretty good armor, a decent spear to start with, and that's where one of his gathering points comes from. But that's fine. That's good enough gear for him. Alright, we are going to hang out here. I think this is the right spot. Yeah, and we're going to gather some sushi fixins. There we go. And give us some more food options while we wait. 5 more turns on our gatherers. And they have to fight a very weak skeleton. Name him Fabio. Oh god, you got it, Panda. Right after this fight, I will name him Fabio. The crazed bee would poke for 4. That's 12, 15. That's a kill. We don't have very many shields in this group. We're gonna have to remedy that soon. Let's start with a counter. No, it's better to use her for a poke. Alright, we'll send the Pinkinet out. She has a little bit of shielding. Ooh, a confuse. We will definitely be first actioning now. And I think it'll be Ledurg. But let's send the wolf out to absorb any potential attacks coming in. There was not. That's a good start. We'll poke that one. We're gonna first action Ledurg to kill this skeleton and this one, which means the Pinkinet will kill this one. We'll still poke it for the hell of it. Don't really... this is the gathering group, so we'll keep it to see if anybody needs it. Normally I would destroy that, but you never know with these guys. You know, I'm very tempted to lower his damage and give him a shield instead with the axe. We'll keep him at that for now. He has a 4 and 6, so it's the same. She could use a shield, but they're all too heavy, and then they can't equip anything. Alright, so nothing useful there. Let's go name Fabio. Bogdan is now Fabio. I can't believe it's not butter. Next. Ooh, what are we gonna fight? We are fighting more Samoks. Just a Samok, actually. And there he is! In all of his glory. 6, 19, 21, 25. Perfect, that's a kill. And then we will send out Cyanoid. Really, the rest of these are a joke. This is a kill. And then we will send out Fred. Kill that one, and then send myself out. And just to ensure that there are no first actions, we'll counter that one. Fabio can do a little pokey pokey. Get some confused going, just in case, and then the rest come out. This armor is pretty heavy for what it offers, so we're just going to break it down. Ooh, gatherers are fighting a bear. Should be easy enough. We get to go first. We get a single card. Nothing in this group is going to have piercing attacks. You don't have to worry about that. We're going to send the Durg out with his hammer. He'll kill both of those. That's convenient. This has a good shot of working. There went one of the rats. This is going to be 8 damage. Not enough for that kill, so we'll save that. We'll send out Yenko. Still not enough for a kill, so Radagast. Counter tic-tac. That can be a kill. Perfect. And there's the bear. Pokey poke, Zoska, confuse. Just in case. Nice and easy. And we got some shadow armor. Not the greatest of weight to armor ratio, but it's not the worst either. We'll keep that. Who's gonna get it? She's already got the best armor she can right now. He would definitely be able to equip it. So let's put that on Ledurg. And then walk down the line. Ooh, does he have the Blessing of Strength still? He does. So his strength capacity is actually 250. So that's a bad option for him. So is that. Fuck. That's not going to lower him enough. So he needs to keep that on. Hannah also has the Blessing of Strength. So her carry capacity is 350. So she can go up higher. But that's better than anything we have. Same thing with him, but he can go up to 650. So we'll give him the best one. Oh, Thrak has the best he can, and then nobody else. Alright, we're done there. 3 more turns for them, and the sun is coming back up, so let's begin exploring yet again. Ooh, you come across an old tower that looks like it's been abandoned for a while. It is layered with cobwebs and dust, and there is an overwhelming chill coming from within. Let's go have a look. You enter and find a ragged band of angry scavengers inside. Okay, bedtime. Alright, Coach Sec, thanks for coming out and joining us. Hope you had a good day. Hope you enjoyed the stream thus far. Have a good night, and we will catch you later. How are we at tactics? I'm kind of curious to see if we can handle this now. Tactical, apply. Eventide is not tactical at all. Neither are our medics. So we have 8, 4, 14. Nothing. 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 1. 1. Nothing. 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 The 14 makes me think I can give it a shot. We have enough meat shields to throw at this, and I'm kind of curious if we'll get a reward of stats from this. Let's try it. Ooh, I was wrong. The tactics skill is not our combat in a tactics challenge. What the hell is the stats used in this? Tactical, tactic, there we go. Intelligence is our offense. Fuck me. Well, at least we're smarter as a collective whole than we are tactical. Alright, so what are our tactical options? Counter offense 9, that's guaranteed to work. And that's the only counter we have. Okay. What do you have? 14 life. 5, 8, 11. Do I have a support ally of 1? That's not going to guarantee a kill anywhere. But I can first action 2 people. That's gives me an idea. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So we'll start with Realism. Let's see, 2 and 6 is 8. Ooh, actually I was wrong in my... Oh, we can do these 2 to do it. Alright, we're still good. So we'll send Rondiator out, Fabio, Ghostface, then Eventide and Leshak. We're going to first action. First action. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Never mind, that's not going to work now. I needed Eventide to go second, and then Leshak. Oh well, shit happens. Let's go ahead and support Ghostface and shield her. Yeah, that wasn't too bad of a challenge. We've all but won already. I can go ahead and confuse that one and then guarantee the kill with anybody, so Leviathan gets the honors. The fight was tough, but you won. The scavengers are either dead or running for their lives. Apart from some loot, you discover they had a prisoner. The prisoner is in bad shape, but may make it yet. Ooh, does this give us a body? That is not a very good spear. We'll break that down. Good. Take the prisoner if they live and leave. Apparently they didn't live. Sad face.
There's a fire in your village.
Well, alrighty then. Let's jump to it.
The fire is getting stronger by the minute.
Okay, we're gonna split our people. Try to save everything if possible.
You divide the manpower and send everyone to their tasks. The teamwork is working out well, so hopefully the fight will not be too bad. But remember, 2 of your people are not with you.
And a 1 skull physical challenge is easy. Even 3 people could handle it.
Your men fought off the fire before it devoured the whole village, and you managed to keep your kids and vital resources safe. Your losses are minimal, and your people made stronger by this experience.
So we gain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 life from that event permanently. That is beautiful. None of them were our medic though, so not the greatest that we could have gotten out of that, but still pretty damn good. Never going to complain about gaining 10 life. And all it cost us was 30 of our 4,000 wheat. I think that's a good enough price to pay. And we gained a level from that fire. Let's take a look. Anything stand out? Our wolf gained more tactics. He's better than some of our warriors at tactics. That's pretty funny. Ooh, that's our medic, and she just gained 2 strength. That is freaking badass. She can now have pretty much a full set of equipment easily. So that makes me very happy. Looking at our main group, we got quite a bit of health, it looks like, and some strength. Not bad. Rondir gained more animal kinship. Still pretty low. Best we're going to hope for from that is a rat. Same thing from Leshak. Fabio gained another point in traps. That's becoming useful. Cool beans. Leviathan, you getting more gathering on her medic. Gives her a secondary job. That's nice. And then, ooh, look at this. Juska, who is a gatherer, gained a medic skill. Not in huge benefit, but now we have a secondary medic in the village, even though it's just a single point. And our actual medic got better, so he's a 12 with her 1 makes us a 13 in the village. That's not bad. I'm always happy to see medics gaining medic skill. We have 2 turns left with our gatherers, and then we'll head home. And these guys are going to continue exploring. More dragon leather, that's cool. We really want to find Amber, and soon. Goblin warriors are attacking our gatherers. This should be a good challenge for their skill. I think we'll be fine though. Okay, that's 29 life. If I poke with Otrak, that's definitely a kill. We do need shields because humanoids can always have spears equipped. Let's send out Zoska. That is not quite a kill for Zoska. And this piercing damage won't be enough to do it either. So we'll poke with Hana. That allows Zoska to kill. And then let's send out our hammer. No piercing attacks. That's lucky for us. Let us send out Yonko. Made him tougher. Still not going to survive the hammer damage, which is fine by me. And we are done, and we win. Nice and easy. Let's see. As far as gear goes, this armor is super heavy, and then the fact that it's bad quality makes it even worse. We're not going to have that. Not bad, but not great either, and this is definitely not good. We don't need more rib cages either. So thank you for the meat. Goblin meat. Yum 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 yum. That also gave us more wood so that we can hang out longer if we wanted, but I'm actually just going to break camp now because it takes us 10 full days to make it home from there. Or not. This says it's going to take us 5 or 6. It's strange that it took us so long to get up there then. We can't move any further, so we might as well make camp and gather what we can. Mostly the fish, though. We might get some more wood. Just, nah, we don't really need it. What's with the hyphens? Ah, good question. So, we had the Poisoned Well event yesterday, and I picked them up with my main group. And so that I could quickly remember which ones don't belong in my party and which ones belong in the village, I gave them a hyphen. And just forgot to remove it after that event. Alright, that's everyone there. Let's check our village to make sure we got the hyphens out. Oh, Juska has one. I think there were 6 of them total. Yeah. Demoredread. Alright, there we go. No more hyphens. This is my little trick of keeping track of who belongs where when I have to combine parties for some reason. Cherries and elven wood, not what we're looking for. Wheat gatherers are now fighting wolves. We'll go ahead. Ooh. 2 wounds isn't bad, but the fact that we're still getting wounded from 1 skull fights is mildly concerning. We are fighting skeletons. 4 of them. Only 1 card, so we need to make sure we send out a shield in case any piercing is equipped. So far, no, and that guy's damage is a joke. Let's go ahead and counter offense, get rid of 1 of them. That's going to be wasteful of my attack, but I can't kill it with my poke right now, so we'll send out Fiona with her shield next. That's why. That was 9 damage that came at us. Go ahead and counter Tic Tac, get a confuse going on. He's going to kill this one, Fiona's going to kill that one. Hammer and the rest should clean up the discard pile very easily. And from that, we got a shield that I don't need. That's decent armor. We'll keep that. That's not so good. That's not a very good ratio for us. So we got 1 piece of armor that might have potential. And then our wheat gatherers are also fighting their own skeletons. This time 3, though. Which is convenient because they're much weaker than our main party. If I poke with the bee, that's not going to help. And that just puts the bee in line to be killed. However, if I poke with Otrak, that's going to be 13. The B would be another 4. So that's 17. And then the B would be 26. 32. That would be a kill. Yeah, let's poke with the B and Otrak. We don't have any counter tactics, so we're going to have to let that one come through. We can at least confuse that skeleton. And we avoided the piercing damage by not sending anybody out. That's nice. So the bee kills, doesn't act. We need to do 34 to kill that one. 31, 33, of course. We're 1 damage shy. So let's go ahead and poke this skeleton. Now we only need to do 26. Which would allow our hammer to get the kill and carry some over. We'll go Radagast, Zolska, Yanko, and Pinkinet. Okay, we don't need that. We have figured out we don't need any shields. This button, though, will be useful. 2 armor is always nice. Who's gonna get the button is the question. Who? Let's put it on our hammer. Break camp. Continue heading home. That's it for them. And then this group. Let's continue exploring. I see a den here. What is it? It is a 4-skull bat's nest on top of dragon leather. Do I want to fuck with a 4-skull bat nest right now? Not really. Let's just keep exploring. More wheat. Damn it. We have a patch of unexplored ground right here. I should just go ahead and be thorough and explore it while I'm out here. Let's do it. Ooh, is that a Baba Yaga? It is a Baba Yaga. I say that as if I want to fight it right now. Let's check out the ruins, eh? See what we get.
Come across the ruins of an old settlement. The rusty iron gates look foreboding and creepy. but many secrets may lie within.
So we got our asses kicked the last couple times we did this, but that was about 50 turns ago, so let's hope we got stronger.
As you search the ruined city, you come across an old, decrepit well, and before you can explore it, you see several hands appearing from the depths, and soon you are swarmed by the drowned bodies of Topielka.
Topielka! They're pretty damn tough. This is not going to be easy, I will admit that. Alrighty then. They're all roughly level 4, which means I have a single counter offense that will work. We'll save that for a minute. Let's try to plan this out. If I poke with McGhostface here, that's going to be 9 damage now, plus the 18 is 27. It's then wounded, so this is 4. That's 31. That is not a kill. But we could then support it to get that more damage, or we could just do a double poke. And actually, yeah, let's do the double poke. So poke with Fabio, poke with Ghostface. Oh, and of course it sends out both the active ones, so my counter offense is no longer useful. But we could do 2 counter tactics. That's not a horrid idea. Oh, we could do 3 counter tactics. But we only get 2 cards, so let's counter tic-tac, counter tic-tac, let the last one come out. I can confuse this last one. We're going to kill this one. We're going to wound this one. So we have a lot of damage coming at us, 25 total. I really want to get her poke out. Then again, it actually is in my interest to, instead of poke, to support her for the 20. That gives her 40 damage. That's a kill on this one. We confuse it. Yeah, we're doing that. Support, confuse. So now we kill the 2 active ones. These 2 don't get to attack at all, which makes me comfortable to poke him. Send out Leshek. Gets the kill. Does some trample on this one. I will get the kill then. And then these 2... with his assistance, we'll finish the discard pile. Beautiful.
You beat the enemy and find a hidden stockroom nearby.
They are not kicking our ass anymore. That's not a bad crossbow. We'll keep that. The Malkite is not a bad find. The rest I don't really care about. This will allow us to do some more gambling gear. Cool. We have 1 movement left. Let us go north to find veggies. We're almost home. We can drop off the ancient wood, which I'm pretty sure opens up quite a few good crafting recipes for us to make use of. It wouldn't be a bad idea to clear out this undead army lair. In fact, we could hex it, which I think we'll be fine doing. Yeah, let's hex it. Didn't we get +2 on a lot of people in this group? If we did, it must have been only on the ones that actually do damage, or it's those 3 right there. Regardless, that's a kill. Do we have any counters that are worth using? Either one for him would be fine, and either one for her would be fine. Decisions. Let's get Andre out with his damage. Now let's do a counter offense with both of these. First action, that's fine. I don't really care about that right now, at least. None of my counters are now going to be worthwhile. First action's not going to work. That's alright. I think I'm going to get closer with Fred and then do Cyanoid. Of course, Cyanoid gets poked. That hurt. He's going to do 11. Let's support him so that if he does attack to the right, he kills this last active card. All of my other people cannot do any damage and they cannot help in any way, so we're just going to leave them as is. Then again, sending out some bait in case I don't kill this guy gives us at least a 50-50 shot of Cynoid surviving. So yeah, let's send Fabio out as bait. Oh, actually, that's a guaranteed bait. Fuck yeah. Didn't realize he had a piercing attack as 0. That's convenient. Booyah. We have all but won, and we've won this. I will finish this by myself. Ooh, look at all this gear. And ain't none of it useful. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need you. Not you. That's decent just because of the poison damage, but we've got better with our magic swords now. Good quality, still don't need it. Decent armor, but the weight is kind of shitty. Only a warrior would really be able to equip that. So yeah, we didn't get anything amazing from that fight, but we did get some decent experience and research points. And that's no longer spitting out undead at us. Alright, let's drop off this ancient wood and see what we can do with it.
Across a dead body
Or
lying
not.
in some sort of ditch. The corpse is
Oh,
literally
wrong
stuck to the
group,
ground.
damn it. But we do technically have 2 medics in the group. I just don't know if it's going to count the wolf as an actual medic. Just because he has the medic skill. But let's hope. And let's hope both of them get an increase. That would be amazing. Assuming that this body is alive. We have to find out first.
You search the corpse
Nope.
and find
Damn it,
some of its
it's dead.
belongings still intact. Now that you take the time to look at the scene,
And it's
you
a
see that
bad
the
quality
ditch is
spear.
actually more like a giant footprint. You see some more stuff lodged under the body, but you also feel the ground shake beneath you and strange sounds coming towards this place.
So we got some malachite out of it. And was this made of anything useful? No. This is our gatherers. They are not able to fight anything, so we're just going to run. And that was right outside our village gates. That's always concerning. Alright, let's resupply and drop off our loot. 150 ancient wood is pretty damn good. That'll keep us going for quite a while. Drop all this gear just in case it's useful for somebody in the future. We also need more veggies. We are 9 strong, which means for 50 days I want 450 food. And I don't know if we had any gear for them. Ooh, we need to clean our inventory out. Look at this. This is messy. Too messy. We do have some dragon armor. Let's take that. I guess even the bad quality one would be useful in some way. Yeah, we left our medic gear. That's a little upsetting. Oh, and this came out bad quality too. Very unfortunate. We'll take these and check to see if they're going to be useful. So, you guys can't equip anything. Zuzka, you already have the armor. Actually, you have strength now. You might be able to have a shield, as long as it's 109 or less. What do we got for shields? This one qualifies, and it's a speech shield. Let's take it. Beautiful. He's good. He wouldn't mind some dragon armor. Oh, but the Blessing of Strength, that's going to put him overweight by 16. So we take that off and he's perfect now. She would definitely love some dragon armor. Yonko as well. And I think Otrak already has some. Yes, Otrak already has some. And the Pike Connect can't have a damn thing. Very useless in that regard. So we'll drop all that off, the baskets as well, and the Now, what can we craft? Can we craft our hammers or our axes yet? No, we don't have enough dragon bone. Let's research spears. I know we can make those out of ancient wood. Actually, we have the research points. Let's just freaking get everything now. Okay, so pikes using ancient wood and coal. Now, our options are we can go with a magic pike, which is base 26 damage, max 34 damage with 1 magic. We could also go with a stealth pike, which is a little weaker. We could go with a gold one, which again is weaker but gives us will. Silver doesn't really change anything. Could do enchanted bone, which is 13 and 8 versus an 18 and 8. So we lose 5 damage between the two, but we have plenty of enchanted bone, whereas we don't have much moonstone. Let's go ahead and make a few of those. Like 6 of them. And then what else can we make with the ancient wood that would be cool? You know, we need more roots of life. And I should have everything I need to make that. Let's compare the dragon leather version, which is 4-4 and weight of 15, to the spider silk version, which is 4-4 and 9. So spider silk is the better option of the two. We'll confirm that one. Pop it up, and we have 3 active groups right now, and we only have 1 root built, so we want 6 total, which means we need to build 5 more of those. Then we have plenty of rubies to get quite a few pendants built. I'm thinking 4. So let's get those queued up. Yep, 4. Following that, did we bring back Mithril, or is that on our group? I think that's on our group. Okay. Warhammers using the ancient wood. There, we're kind of forced to use the moonstone if we wanted a better hammer. It is a pretty damn good hammer, though. Let's do one of those. I don't think we have enough we have enough moonstone to make 1 more, but I don't want to waste it all right away. So that's a good start. As far as these guys are concerned, we still need to find our last bit of resources. So I guess we'll send them exploring as well, out over here. It makes me a little nervous to do so. Also, while we're here, let's clean up our inventory, because this is disgusting. If it's not endgame related, I only want at best 1 of them, and I just want the best of each type that we have. So that would include that one, I guess. Get rid of that shield. Those, that. We'll keep this one. Get rid of all of this armor. And we'll keep the bad quality dragon armor. Get rid of that hammer, that basket, that basket. We'll keep the 4s, except for the bad quality one. We'll keep that for now. There, and let's bulk destroy all of that and move it back. Awesome. Now back to our main group. Let's continue to explore this small patch. It might be in my interest to go down and circle back up to uncover that part, and then I can head back over here. Or in that case, it might be better to go up and then down. I don't know. Let's just go over. I want to avoid the snow as much as possible. Still no amber though. More enchanted bone. Found plenty of that by now. You guys continue to head out here. We have one movement left. Can't really gather anything here, so we'll just sit tight. Hey, my event finally popped up. We still don't have the ribbons because the bounty hasn't come up yet, so we're just going to skip it. But that's a much better percentage of occurrence than yesterday. That's the first time we've seen it in an hour and a half. That's not bad. That's about what I was wanting it to be.
You lose your footing and fall into a really deep ditch. You quickly realize you are not
Oh,
alone,
can we
that
get
you
a
have
Zamaze
fallen into a
minion?
viper's nest.
Oh, this is our weak gatherers, though. I don't know how confident I am in this. But I want to try, and that'll give him an extra body. Oh, fuck. Do it.
You know a thing or two about animals, and you remember that there are ways to calm snakes and even make them do what you command. You think it has something to do with flutes, or perhaps just your inner energy.
Intellect challenge 2. We might be okay with that. Let me check. Of course, our bee has 0 intelligence, as well as our wolf. But before I make that decision, let's see what's actually used in an intellect challenge. Intellect. So, intelligence is our attack, and will is our life. So, the bee and the wolf would be meat shields. Zuzka is pretty good, which we would expect from a medic. Average, but very nice meat shield. He's good, which you would expect from a crafter. As you would expect, our bandit's not very intelligent. Neither of them are. Otrak, who is an orc, has more intelligence than our bandits. And the Pinkinet is surprisingly weak. But I think we have enough stats to do this. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully it's a Zame minion. It would be freaking amazing if we got an actual Zame, but I doubt that it would ever happen. Alright, we get to go first. We don't really have a whole lot of damage to be working with. We do have 2 confuses, counter tactic of 2, not going to work, but a counter offensive 7, that's a good one. So we need to do 11 damage to kill this thing, and no 2 together will do 11. Womp womp. I'm going to send Otrak out since we're going to confuse it. On the second turn, he'll do 8 damage, which allows Otrak to survive. And that would allow Ledurg to kind of be the meat shield of these two, should they survive. So, let's see. If we get lucky and they both hit this one, then Hannah would kill it. If all 3 of them hit the same one. But the odds of that happening are not very likely. So let's get that confused going. Oh, we can't even get closer to you to be the meat shield. So the wolf is going to be our meat shield for this one on the end. So that then our 9 damage will come out on round 2, as well as Yanko. And the bee is just going to sit there, buzzing away. Okay, sadly they did split their damage, which means we're going to take quite a few hits. But we did kill 1, and we lost 1. Killed 2. So 2 for 1, not bad. We got this. We're good. We can't counter offense. This has a small chance of working because I wasn't paying attention to the 2 that survived. And it did not. So that's going to cost us a little. Let's send out Yoska. Never mind. Let's just let both of them come out so we can plan according to that. We'll go ahead and confuse the first one. We only need to do 2 damage to kill this one. The Crazed Bee actually has 2 leech damage. So the bee will kill this one, and then that leaves us to do 13, which is these 2 together, and we've won. Nice
focus
and
your
easy.
mind and remember what to do. You stand up, calm and assertive, and take out your wooden flutes. The melody you play makes the snakes still and benign. You are able to climb back up without any trouble, and you even find some granite on your way up.
So we got granite. We gain the pine connect got smarter, so that we're better at this challenge in the future. The blessing is okay. I mean, 20 turns of +5 intelligence. Apparently, we didn't get a snake to join us, which is this second option, I believe. Yep. Oh well, maybe next time we'll get a snake. And we were going to explore with these guys. Oh crap. They are surrounded. Could be dangerous. We'll find out soon. Let's make use of our daylight before it's gone. DLC event. You come across a single tall tree that houses a large crow's nest upon it, top of it. Crows are known to be clever and collect trinkets. In the name of Morena, a crow must be assigned. Climb up the tree and claim the rewards. It's a physical challenge. There may be a giant crow there. Leave it be, so run away. The tree looks tall. Cut it down so we get both wood and nest. Even though that's a blue option and typically you want to go with the blue options, I don't like that. That just sounds like it's going to be backfiring on us. And there is a additional option that we do not meet the prerequisites for. FYI, what I've learned is that the blue options are the options that have a pre-requirement of a certain skill or tag in your group to be an option. So this is probably because we have gatherers in our group. That would be my assumption since it's cut down the tree. But we are going to climb it. You got to the top and the nest seems unoccupied but filled with various objects. Good, time to leave. And we got... apparently the crows carried granite up to their nest. That's awkward. Coins, which gives us attractiveness if we wanted. And wicker's not bad. And we got bird meat. Apparently a crow was dead up there. We really don't need the coins, but I suppose if somebody has an open slot, we'll just throw it on them. There, you're attractive now, real Zen. Oh, we also have this crossbow. There.
Despite the daytime, the sky is suddenly overshadowed by a thick, dark mist that slowly engulfs everything in its way. The black mist remains a malicious reminder of the days of darkness.
Is our magic strong enough to kill it?
Hold on Thea. Even the bravest of souls feels a sudden dread as the black cloud slowly seeps into every corner of their surroundings and wraps them up in a suffocating blanket of dark energy. You could swear you see twisted faces and silent screams from within the darkness. You feel a cold chill running down your spine, and dry sweat covers your trembling body. Your very soul is now infected with the cloud.
You know what? I feel cocky and confident. I think we're going to try to kill it.
Create a mystical shield that prevents the mist from touching you. It does not lessen some of the dread you feel from merely looking at the dark matter, madly twisting and turning to try and reach you, but its effects do not reach your soul. The shield will withstand the assault, but if you want, you could push it further and try and fight the mist. The battle will be deadly, and only those who wield magic can face the mist.
Let's do this. 7 of them. We have 5 decent warriors, so we are going to have to be smart about our use of meat shields in this. We do get to act first, though, so I want to send Andre out with his 13 damage. Oh, and he immediately gets poked. Okay, these things don't have much life. That's very convenient, actually. Let's go ahead and poke that hex. Now, let's take a look at our tactics. We can counter offense. Ooh, we get first action. That's actually going to be my better option. We could first action... No, we can't first action Rondir. The only one we could first action is either Fred or myself. I already got my poke in, so let's go ahead and first action me. So that I'll kill that hex. Andre will kill this one. That one still gets to act, but Not too concerning. We'll counter offense that one. So since this one still gets to act, it'll either do 4 damage to Andre, which is fine, or to Rondir, and Rondir's shield will absorb it. Rondir could get the kill there, but assuming she doesn't, Fred could then also do so. And we'll get closer with our 2 that still have damage left. For the hell of it, we'll protect Cyanoid there, and then these 2 can't do anything, neither can this one, so we are done. Yeah, that was very easy for a, what was that, a 4-skull hex?
To the unknowing eye, the battle lasted but seconds, yet for those who took part in it, time itself stopped and swallowed them whole. The Black Mist unleashed brutal attacks to try to break free from the mystical powers of your people. Alas, they have proven unbeatable, and so they banished the mist from whence it came, at least for now. The brave souls who fought the mist feel themselves stronger, as they absorb some of the dark magic.
Nice. Me and Fred gained additional magic. Makes us pretty freaking amazing at this. I love it. And McGhostface gained the Blessing of Magic temporarily.
You discover the ruins of some great old city. Whoever resided in these walls is long gone, yet many buildings still stand tall and proud. But the marvelous city was not abandoned by mere folly. You feel the towering presence of the darkness within its old walls. As you observe the city, you see waves of the black mist washing through the old streets and empty houses, as if looking for any remaining life to drain.
Okay, we do not have any sneak really, but we just did a 4-skull hex, so I think we'll be fine with a 3-skull hex.
Magic surrounding this city is dark and runs deep into its very core. You can try to ward off the curse that holds it, but only for a short time.
Let's do it. 4 of them? I'm gonna auto-resolve it. I feel
fight
fine.
off the dark magic
Nice.
which binds this city, but you know that it is only temporary, and that the dark mist lurks in the corners waiting for you to stay too long.
And Leviathan temporarily gains magic.
You sneak in and remain safe. You scour several buildings and find nothing of use, but then you spot what must have been a blacksmith's house. The workroom itself has little to loot, but you find the door to the storeroom still intact. As you open it, you discover a wealth of metals and minerals.
And this is a great find for us because we haven't found Mithril yet, so getting 14 is pretty damn good. I'll take it.
You come across a hidden stash.
We also
and
gained
it
a
looks
level
like
from that
whatever is
event.
inside may still be intact.
Free
You
stuff.
have your loot safe in hand, but you can hear something approaching fast, perhaps a guardian of the stash. You have time to run, but maybe the creature hides more goodies.
And this is our weak gatherer, so I'm not going to press my luck with them. We'll just take the free things and leave. Now, as far as that level goes, our gatherers... Ooh, we got more poison damage on Hannah and the bee. That's not bad, not bad. Don't really care about crafting on an expedition group. Our wolf is getting even better at tactics. That's a level 8 confuse. It's useful, very useful now. More poison on our other bandit. Pretty cool. Not bad. Our main group. Anything stand out? Rondir gained another trap. I think that's, yeah, still not quite where we need it, but getting to be useful. And this is the big one. Our medic got even better. Love seeing that, especially if it happens every level. Kochasek, you gain more folklore, but still very low. Hasn't reached the cutoff yet. And then the medic here gained gathering, which is useful. Not bad. Alright, let's keep exploring. We have a couple turns of daylight left. Man, so many beasts around us. And we still have not found any of the materials that we're missing. Oh, snow. My mortal enemy. Nothing worth gathering here either.
Thea is not an easy place to
Ooh,
grow
wasn't
up
expecting
in,
that.
but alas, grow up we must.
I didn't even plan
One
for
of
what
your
we
children
needed.
has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
We do need more bodies for our village. We have enough gatherers, we have enough crafters, so it'd probably be smart to take another warrior. Yeah, let's take a warrior.
Becoming an adult is an important
Void
rite of
tech.
passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a
Good
food
health,
offering at the altars
average
of their
strength.
gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
What you would expect from a warrior in speech and intelligence. Tactics is on the low side of average, but okay. This is because we follow Mokosh from our smithy. The extra damage is from our barracks. This is from our palisade, totem, manger. So all of this is deceiving right here. But not bad. He'll be a decent defender of the village. Ooh, we have a ruins there. Still no resources. And I'm not gathering wood. Oh! 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 Not good. Sorry, Panda. Apparently you did everything in caps, and Nightbot automatically blocks that. So try it again. Just don't use caps the whole time, and it'll go through. We have giants next to our weak gatherers. Thankfully, it's the weakest of all giants, but still enough to kick their asses. So we need to hightail it out of here. So turn 300, we have giants. Four bears. Yogi and his buddies are here. We get to go first though. That's good. Name him Techno Viking. Okay. Yanko first. That is a kill. Then we will do Wolf and Zoska. Let's see, 12, 22, 26. That's a kill. Perfect. Radagast. My counter offense is not going to work, so let's go ahead and support Radagast. He now does 18, which will allow him to kill this bear. And then Hannah here, with all of her poison, is going to do 30 damage, which kills that bear. So we have already won, but I'm going to poke him for the hell of it. Don't need that sword.
You travel through the hills in search of resources, and you come across
Ooh,
the
can we get
remains of
another
an orc
orc?
settlement. The houses are small, almost built into the hills themselves, and despite the decay brought by the darkness, many look well preserved. You realize, however, that you are not alone, as two tall orcs step in front of you with their weapons drawn. "Halt!" one shouts at you in a deep, heavy drumming voice.
Don't do anything rash.
The two orcs speak together in a foreign tongue, which sounds a lot like whistling leaves on a windy day. You make out a few words like deal, mistress, and vault, but not much else. The orcs step aside, and an orcish female steps in. She is even taller, muscular, and holds her head up high as she speaks to you.
"We got here first, human, so don't get any ideas. But we may have a deal for you. We found something and it needs tools to open, and we have none. Give us your tools, and in exchange we will give you several weapons and some resources we found in this place. Deal?"
No. How about we work together?
The orc woman frowns, and her men take a few steps forward, but she raises her hand to stop them.
"Work together, you say? Why? We have never gotten anything but hatred and disdain from your kin. Why would we trust you?"
Because I said so. This is an easy social challenge, especially for us at this point. The major concern is the witch and the matriarch. The fighters are low-end mediocre, so we're going to auto-resolve this.
"Right. You talk well, but you talk shit, human.
Oh, we
Let's
failed?
just trade like we said. Your tools for
How
some
did we
other stuff."
fail? Oh, fuck, that's how we failed. I thought this was my main group. Never mind. This is our weak gatherers. We're just gonna leave. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. That could have been very bad. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, we have very little daylight left, and this group was running away from giants. Still haven't found anything worth gathering, though. Damn it. We could go due north, I suppose. Oh, shit, now we're gonna fight. We'll just do a regular fight against these bandits. We should be able to handle it, in theory. If I poke with Otrak, that's going to be 13, 44, 48 to its 51. Alright, so we'll poke with her, and then we need to do another 4 damage at least. So we'll poke with Hannah. That's going to be a waste of Hannah's attack to kill it, but we don't really have any option at this point. So, do I have any counters? I can do a counter tactic. Alright, let's send the Pinkinet out and then counter tactic. Actually, the Pinkinet gets a kill, so yeah, we're good there. We'll send out Radagast and the Crazed Bee to finish the last one off. Don't need any of that. Ooh. Yeah, we're not going to keep going there. Let's, before I forget, Wojtek. Panda would like him named Techno Viking. I think you just want to hear me say that. Let's see, we have a little bit of daylight. Let's hunt these bats. Auto resolve. Ooh, they were Samoks. They gave us rubies. That's a bad quality necklace, but it does have the gathering, which makes it useful for us. Let's throw it on Fabio. Still nothing discovered. Damn it. We're gonna go around these orcs, like so. They'll probably attack us anyways. Or some rats will. Spores! These are technically demons. They can be rats, bats, or snakes. Let's go ahead and poke with Hannah, even though that's very much overkill at this point. So I could do a double poke to guarantee the kill, but I think I'll wait. Let's send out our hammer first. Techno Viking does not dance to the music. The music moves to Techno Viking. I see what you did there. Apparently they countered offense us. That's fine. Let's go ahead and... Nope, that's not going to work. We can at least get a confuse out, just in case. But that's a kill, that's a kill. In fact, he does enough damage to kill both of these. These two will finish that one. We're done. And we got a backstab bracelet. We're going to get rid of that. Goodbye, orcs. And Baba Yaga! Let's show her what for. Let's start with Fred and his shield. Oh my god, what a waste of an attack. We're going to poke it. And let's go ahead and counter offense. There's another rat gone. We'll poke that one as well. And then counter tic-tac. There's the Baba Yaga. Gone. This fight is so freaking easy now. We've won. Got some silver out of it and some random food bits. And then wheat gatherers are being attacked by more skeletons. That's quite alright. Skeletons are not that deadly. This has a small chance of working, and it did. That's amazing. Counter tic-tac, and now this fight is super easy. That's a kill. We'll send everyone else out to guarantee that this fight is over. Yeah, this group would not survive against giants. Period. Alright, so we don't have much daylight left. So I should be heading in the direction of something to gather, which I guess is going to be the dragon leather for this group. Which isn't a bad one. As far as this group goes, let's continue to uncover the darkness while we can.
You are ambushed by orc bandits. They are charging at you and don't look eager to talk about it. You only have seconds to decide what to do.
So because we already have an orc in our group, we can just use him to automatically succeed at what would have been a 3-skull tactics challenge. He yells at them, and then instead of it being 4 orc warriors that we fight, it's going to be 3 or 4 orc workers.
They will not stop the attack, but you have now gained a decent advantage, so your next move will be easier.
3 orc workers, that's even easier. They go first, which is fine. If I poke with you, that's 5, 15, 21, 26. That's a kill. Then this should work. It did. We got rid of a spear. That's very useful. We'll poke that one. We can already kill it that way. So that's a kill. These two will kill that one. This fight is over.
You have defeated the orc ambushers.
Ooh, dragon leather. Fuck yeah.
Some of them have broken their weapons in a last act before dying, but perhaps some can be salvaged.
That was very good reward. Thank you. We have no more movement left, so that group is done. That group cannot continue on next turn, and I think this will be the last one of the day. Apparently these hulking rats did not want any of this. I don't blame them. I'm a badass. That's why we're running away from giants as we speak.
Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something.
Ooh, free
As you
child.
look closer, you realize there are 2 packs. One attacking a small baby, and one fighting not far with something else.
Let's investigate.
You see that the child is clearly protected by some magic, as the wolves seem unable to get to it. However, you're not certain how long this shield will last. You also see that the other group is fighting with a single black cat that is putting up a good fight, but clearly losing its strength now.
Alright, let's split our party.
You send a small group to protect the child, and the rest to help the cat.
And oh, I didn't pay attention. I think this is our weak gatherers. It is, so we'll do this fight ourselves, definitely. Let's see. Not quite a kill, so I think I'd rather poke with you to guarantee that kill. And then send out our own wolf, who immediately gets confused. That's alright. Poke with you. That is now a kill, so we're good. And then Radagast, who already kills that one, but we'll poke it anyways. And this fight is over. Beautiful.
You won.
Alright, let's see how they're doing. First, let's destroy this wooden armor.
It was not easy, but both cat and child are fine. The cat's eyes shine gold, and you could swear it smiles at you. You feel a surge of positive energy.
Nice. So we got our free child, Yanko, because the cat survived, gained animal kinship of 3. It's not bad, but it's his first skill point, so it's not too useful for us right now either. If we had failed to save the cat, he would have got shielding instead, which I kind of prefer. But you have no control over whether the cat survives or not. And then our main group. Let's explore what we can while we can. Hunt these things, whatever they are. Don't need the sword, but thank you for the meat. And we almost uncovered the whole darkness in this area before we ran out of movement. Let's go ahead and collect some testes while we're here. Some nice big purple testes. Do I want the elven wood and string? Not really. Alright guys, that does it for today. So, thank you for coming out and watching Thea the Awakening by Muha Games. I am Demoredread. I stream every day starting at 7 p.m. Pacific. If you enjoyed the stream, come out, check me out again. If you wanted to catch anything that you missed today or in all of my previous streams, they are uploaded to YouTube usually within an hour and a half to 2 hours of the stream ending. Links are below if you wanted to see that. If you want updates, I try to send out a tweet every day, like 10 to 15 minutes before my stream starts, or if I ever make any plans, such as the marathon stream I did last weekend. That's the best way to get information on that. So, until tomorrow, guys, have a good night, game on, and thank you.